Hellos my dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. This is back on the incredible Flight Sim 2024 Alpha. And as you can see by my swanky shadow there, I'm gonna explore the walk around feature that you can pretty much do in any place that you can get outside of your aircraft. So pretty much any place, whether that be an airport, just a strip, a random strip you've landed on, or mountain, or that type of thing. I'm going to be exploring it in this video, various different places. We'll be looking at various different incredible tree modelings, airport modelings, water, buildings, pebbles and stones. You get some outstanding details in the most obscure and random of places. Oh, look at that. And it's pretty much all over the world. You want to watch this one just to see what's coming ahead. It's actually pretty darn amazing. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. Okay, and so onto the trees feature. Now, it's actually Simhanger who put me onto this. His live stream. I think this was the airport he took off from. But what you can do with Flight Sim 2024 is get out of the aircraft and then go for a walk. Hey, we could search. Can we search these? No, we can't. Can we not mess around with these services? Just wonder while I'm here. Can I touch these services now? Let's take a look. Might be able to. Just before I get to the trees part, just bear with me for a second. If I can't, I'll just move on. I gotta get closer. Oh, you can. There you go. So you can mess around with your ailerons and goodness knows what. And your right flap. It's always good to check your flaps, isn't it? And etc, etc. Rudder looks fine. There you go. Elevator, all fine. So you can play around with all the bits and pieces. There's the impressive Cessna 172 in the sim. Does look a lot better, people. Okay, let's go to these trees. So this was the area. He was looking around these trees and I was... Gosh, that's slow. Can I speed up? Maybe not. Okay. Looking around these trees, and I was just amazed looking at his live stream. Like I said, that one link down below is linked down below for you to peruse afterwards. Look at the quality of these. These are just some random trees. This is not one of the areas that has received a special uplift. Look at that. It's just your sort of random trees, for want of a better word, and the shadowing going on with them. All the textures of the bark. Look at that. Yikey-doo-go-daggy. That is, and then you can go further in, get lost in the woods, see what you can find. Wonder if I can see any wildlife. Is that in the alpha? Sure it is. So there's shadowing going on with the trees there. This one's in the sunlight so we can get a better view. Look at the bark on that. Now, I've got to watch it. I'm going to get a name for myself. I'm not a tree lover. I do have great respect for trees because these giants have been around. I mean, these are sim trees, but if they were in real life in this area, they've been around for a lot longer than we have. And we should respect them more. It's good that we are moving towards completely being paperless in many industries and goodness knows what. But you know, certain trees won't have a life if it wasn't through the paper industry as well. They grow trees to cut them down and coppice them, I believe it's called. I was watching that in Ireland, in action, in certain areas. So these trees will remain, hopefully. And they'll have certain trees that'll grow specifically for paper and that type of thing, and furniture. So there you go. Don't want to get into the whole tree ethical stance thing. But great respect for them. Great. I mean, look at them. Individual trees. Now this is just one random wood. And there you go. Completely different style. Can you hear the birds chirping around it too? It's very atmospheric. If I hear paw noises, hooves or something, I'm gonna jump out of my skin. The way the light, that is brilliant for a flight simulator. It's not, you know, it's not a tree simulator, it's a flight simulator. But they're doing, you know, can you imagine when the full program is released after probably a couple of patches? It's going to be incredible just to walk around. And you know, you have many repeated trees. It's going to be a job for me to find my aircraft again, I think. Yeah, I can just about see the runway. So, you know, you can go for a jaunt. Is there no way of speeding up? Does anybody know that? I'm pressing shift, control, press spacebar. Does that? I'm using my mouse wheel. I think it's just one speed of walking, which is a shame. Wouldn't it be great to go around airports? I can do that, in fact. Shall we do that as well? Shall we walk around an airport? It's going to be one of the defaults. I think Charles de Gaulle is quite well modelled, so I'll try there. Oh, there's a house. You didn't see this one, Mark, did you? There's a house down here. Let's go and take a look at the quality of it. What a house! What a location, my friend. I want to get bitten by a dog here. You see, if you get stuck in the trees, you have to walk around them, so that's quite realistic. You see, I can't just... Oh, I can. There. Are you home? What is going on there? It's like a tree's... Okay. A tree's actually growing in. That's a tree house, isn't it? Bum bum. A tree's growing through the house. Look at the reflections going on there from the window. Look, so you can see ahead there. Is that ray tracing going on there? Kind of, I guess. I'm not quite sure it's fully enabled in the sim. You get the idea. Look, I can keep walking through these trees. It's I'm looking for areas of trees now, just where I can walk around them, just to take them in. Okay, let's now jump to an airport and walk around that. Okay, so I chose, actually, Heathrow Airport. Now, I believe these are AI modelled aircraft. They're giving us a flavour of what it could look like, so I believe you get the correct liveries at certain gates and that type of thing. This is Heathrow Airport, but I don't believe it's handcrafted Heathrow by the looks of it. I could be wrong. It just looks like a default model of airport, but we are going to take a walk around it. So what I'll do is get inside the aircraft, and I'm cold and dark at the moment, that's fine. Get outside, and it's very seamless when you go outside from in. Can I click on this model? Can I click on the baggage door? Oh, I can. Any baggage in there? Travelling light. What I want to do is actually I've been walking around a little bit just to test it, just to see if there's any doorways. Wouldn't it be great if we can get into these cars and drive them around? There you go. Parallel 42 or a Sobo yourself. That would be great if we could do it. Look at the modelling go. It's great to get right up close to many of these vehicles we see, like the jetways here, and see the different mechanics. Look at that texturing going on with the metal shaft there. Looks a bit rusty, doesn't it? Can I mess around with that fuse box? No. Get under the sort of wheels and stairs there, and well, under the wheels. And again, the trouble is I've found with walking along like this, if I want to get to that aircraft, it's going to take me, well, it's going to take me a couple of minutes at least, but we can look around what it now. There's a hangar open there. Let's head towards this aircraft and see if we can get inside one of these buildings. Like I said, I don't think... Stop walking for a moment. I don't believe this is a handcrafted airport. Whether it will be in the sim, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, I'm going towards this one. Right, we'll get underneath this aircraft so you can see the aircraft, the airliners up close there. Up close and personal. Imagine flying your Phoenix or your PMDG aircraft, the 146, the Concorde, and then coming around to inspect it. Wouldn't that be fantastic? There you go. I'll go and say hello to this Marshal up here. So no, there's no hangars open, unfortunately. Oh! She's not very impressed. She's saying, what the heck are you looking at? Look, go away. Go away, strange man. Well, there you go. You can get up close and personal with the airport staff. Still not very impressed with me. Does she just... Right. And then you can go on to the different buildings. So you just use your memory here. Think of your add-on airports with exits and entryways and goodness knows what. I mean, if you can just walk through the entryway into the airport itself, walk around and come back to your aircraft, that's going to be fantastic. But we do need a different speed unless I've just not found it. Let's just go and try a different place. Now then, I don't actually know where I am. It's the aircraft. I think I'm somewhere. Oh, there's my shadow, look. Look at that. Hey, how you doing? Great to see you. You're looking very cool. And you're in the shade now. Look at that, the shadows. That is fantastic. And the shadows were absolutely correct there. Bit of a different place, different trees. And buildings as well. I think this would be quite interesting to go and look around, don't you? Let me just get a little bit nearer. Okay, I'm going to bring you back there. Look at that. Look at the stones, individual stones. Going to crouch down there. I can. Look at the detail there. They've really gone to town, haven't they? And again, this is just the alpha we're talking about at the moment. The dry patches of grass there mingled with the green. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, a couple of artifacting going on here or there. Remember, it's alpha. Look at the different colours of the leaves there on the trees again. That is quite special, I've got to say. Now is that an aircraft? What's going on? Oh, that's a moon. Where's that aircraft? Sorry, just bear with me. It's like the world is suddenly alive around you compared to what it was like in Flight Sim 2020. Did an aircraft just land? It just landed. So you can even aircraft spot as well. Aircraft spotting, whatever they call that. And there's a little river. I wonder what will happen. Will it say game over if I step in there? Shall we try? Look at that. Wow. You know, I only started to take a look at this because I just, like I said, looked at Mark's stream and I thought that looks quite good. I've got to go and take a look myself. And then I started investigating different areas. Screenshot time. I'll show that to my Discord as well. Walk back normally. Can I just walk across here? Yeah, it's only quite shallow, but look, you can see the stones in the water and the ripples. You see how it's affecting the way you see, as you would do if you're on water and it had ripples like that. But look at this. It's like a boy again, don't I? Hey, thank you, Flight Sim. You made me a boy again. I'm a real boy. There you go, stony area. Different colours going on. What is going on? Yeah, this is just a random area, and a lot of these areas have not received their full photogrammetry, or it's not been released to us. Look at that. This is something. I'll just take a picture of that for my Discord as well. Just bear with me while I'm recording. Photography mode is going to be fascinating, isn't it? Especially if you have to get out, I believe you do with a few of them, walk around. It could be a desktop worthy, some of these. Then we get to the trees and buildings. I mean, you know what? Because the alpha's going away, I was going to say that's probably enough, but I don't think people can get enough. I can't get enough. When the alpha's gone away, we've got to wait for a few more weeks. Another month at least. So I might as well capture enough of this so you can view it and I can view it on a video as well. Look at the bark on that! I am going to get a name for myself, but look at it. Look at the detail on that. That is ridiculous. Just bear with me for a second. How do I get a good picture of that? Oh, I'm already crouched. Anyway. You know, what's going on there? I want that. Oh, I'll come back to it, people. I'm walking around taking pictures of trees from a Discord at the moment. Thank you, Mark. Oh, look at it. Look, again, you've got different effects going on. It's not, you know, I'm looking at trees, I'm looking at stones as well, I'm looking at the whole world saying, what have they done with this? Why are we getting that kind of level of detail? When you're up in the air, flying around at 1,000 or 2 feet, you're not going to see that, but they put it in the sim. Look. That is just ridiculous. It's a bit jerky, it's because I'm using the keyboard and mouse to walk around. I wonder, maybe I will set up a controller so we can do this easier. We do need a fast walk. Maybe there is. Let me know if there is a fast walk in the comments. Look at that, you got the flats. Oh my goodness. Just bear with me. Should I carry on for a bit longer? I'm sure a lot of you are saying carry on, carry on. Like some puddle in the... What? Why would you put detail like this? Okay, I mean it's not massively, I mean this part, you know, I could do a bit of an uplift. I mean the trees look nice and grand, but you know, it looks a bit odd there, doesn't it, the ground. Oh, is it just not loaded in now? It's loaded in properly. Maybe it was just loading in the area. Because look, again you got individual stones and pebbles and... I'll just say it now, because I think this will be my next video. Xboxes. Xbox Series X. Your system is about the same power as my PC. I'll link that video about my £700 budget PC. You might even have better graphics and goodness knows what. You're going to get about the same kind of quality. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, RAM could play an issue, but then they got virtual memory at play in Flight Sim 2024 for the Xbox. Series S, I mean, yeah, you'll be running at 1080p at 30 frames, which is enough. You know, I'm not moving more than 30 frames now, am I? It seems like just a few walking like this. But when you're flying around, that's enough, and I think it will certainly look somewhere like this as well. So I wouldn't worry about it. It's a shame we didn't get an alpha test for Xbox. Few people, you never know, they might do it just before the sim launches, allowing the Xboxes. I'm not sure if they can do that or how they would do that. And there's another house. Am I crouched? I was. I think you can walk slow. Look, shops. Can we get in? Hey! Now, does anybody recognise that name? No, we can't. It's just, it looks like you could get in there, doesn't it? There's 3 shops of the same name now. What a shame. But still, you know, keep in mind it's just the alpha, it's not the finished product. And still, how amazing is that? Listen, I think I'm going to end the video there. I could go on and just walk on. Look at this tree. And the sun's shining through the... Look at that. Wow. Can I get a good picture of that? Sorry, before I end. The picture for the Discord. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Are you more hyped for Flight Sim 2024 now after seeing something like this and other videos you've been seeing? You should be. I could just spend all day just walking around these areas, finding new areas to walk around. Thank you, Asobo. It's one feature I was waiting for and I'm loving it. Bring on those tornadoes. I'll be tornado hunting while I've still got time. Let me know your thoughts. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Flight Sim 2024 videos on their way. And I'll see you soon.